All right, folks. Before we begin our final presentation, we might even talk more. I say we just keep going.
Let's just go until
it's a rainy night. I love a rainy night.
What?
It's an old song. So this is what started the feud. And Chris, I just wanted to say I value you as a review guy. Put her there. Put her there. Hey, it's mine, sucker. Thank you. Thank you.
Give me the trophy.
Okay, don't break it. I spent like 3 hours making that.
Let's mention that, by the way, folks. Let's get a good look at this thing.
Yes.
In case you haven't really seen it
Are
yet.
you being facetious?
No, I'm just saying. You know, look at the craftsmanship here. This all hand carved. He carved all this.
Out of gold. All right.
Okay, next topic of discussion, because I wanted to mention this. Christian Cage is back.
Yes.
Or I guess he's going by just Christian again.
And the reason I'm excited, see, I'm come alive all of a sudden.
All right,
You've made me come alive.
Let's do it.
I've been so drowsy these first two videos, the rain and then the
Let's do it. Come on, say something. You don't even know what you want to say. No,
I said, I could get my telephone and I could read you what Chris said about Christian Cage being on ECW. He thought it was ridiculous. He thought it was ludicrous. And I said, no. You bring Christian Cage on ECW, number 1, ratings boost. 2, it gives him in the world of the WWE, the kayfabe world, it gives him credibility. So you put him on you make him the champion, a champion. He becomes credible. So when he moves on, he now has a little more oomph than if he were to just show up on Raw and be Mr. Big Stuff or vying for the role of Mr. Big Stuff. What do you say to that? I've got another point to make that I've been dying to make for about a month, and I just keep forgetting. So go ahead, you start. Say something.
The only problem that I really, it's a demotion. I think so. Because I think it gives those TNA boys fuel to add to their fire. Because now they can sit there and say, yeah, we ran him off and he went to the worst show that the other company has. Which is true. No offense. Sorry. But
it's not the worst show.
It is the worst show.
It's the least show, which is different.
It's the same thing.
Here's what I think about ECW. This is the point I've been dying to make.
Okay, go ahead.
Were you watching the time? Do you know about what time we...
I don't even know.
Okay, I think we're about 3 minutes
in. About 3 minutes in.
Okay. I completely forgot where I was going. No. Here's what ECW should do. It should not only groom... it should not only introduce superstars to us, a la Evan Bourne.
And Jack Swagger, come on.
Jack Swagger. Seriously, no. Don't even start, okay?
Jack Swagger.
I will slap you in the face.
The man is the champion. Give him his proper respect.
I'll mention that in a second, too. I think I mentioned... Okay. But Kofi Kingston we met. CM Punk we met through ECW. So there are a lot of people that we could be introduced to and that will, it'll usher their way onto the scene. The second thing that ECW should be doing, and I think that's what they're trying to do, they're trying to take superstars who are high mid-carders, who are having trouble transcending the spot that they're in, putting them in the main event role, putting them in the championship role, and letting them feel their way, grow their way into the next level.
But we've yet to see if that can actually be successfully done.
Okay.
Because CM Punk couldn't pull it off.
He was pulled prematurely.
We've yet to see if Matt Hardy can pull it off. Because
he was pulled prematurely.
Still don't buy that he's going to pull it off.
I think Hardy needed to go at least from draft to draft. I think Hardy should have lost the belt. He should have... there should have been a period of Matt the underdog... face main eventer. Excuse me. I got all worked up. So I do think Matt was prematurely pulled. I will say, however, Mark Henry, and I've said this before, went from being, in my mind, fairly useless to being a pretty darn good...
I don't watch ECW.
Right, and I know that, but I'm just saying, for those of you who watch ECW and pay attention to these things...
I think thus far in their entire run, the one guy that I think is going to be able to really pull it off is Evan Bourne. I think now...
Or,
No. What?
Now listen, this ain't no make-believe. I'm trying to figure out a ukulele version of that. and I'm having trouble.
But no, I think they could pull Evan Bourne from ECW now, put him on Raw.
But you see,
and I think he very quickly could build the momentum to be a top, at least a top mid card.
He could build the momentum.
Possibly main event.
He could build the momentum, but would he have the other stuff that he needs? Matt Hardy, for instance, had everything. He was just missing something.
He doesn't flow.
And
he still doesn't flow.
The tweaking, though, I think the concept of putting him in ECW, putting him at the top, was to tweak him, was to let him tweak his performance and such.
But did he pull it off? Was he successful? I don't think so.
I think he was a good champion.
I'm still seeing the same Matt Hardy that I saw when he was on SmackDown.
He's angrier now.
Yeah, yeah.
He's violenter.
Why wouldn't he be angry? His little, his little brother is better than him.
Speaking of which, I watched that Matt Hardy, the evil heel turn Matt Hardy promo, and I was going, the guy's got a point, my little brother screws everything up, yet he gets to the top. You're right, Matt. You're a harder worker. You're much more committed.
Yeah, but America loves to screw up.
And is that not a problem to you?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
No, I think okay.
America loves to screw up.
So anyway, Christian Cage ECW. Maybe it's just a stunt to last us a couple of months.
It's obviously, it's a shock. It's a ratings booster. Which ECW needed. You've been saying for weeks now since Matt left that they needed a new top face. Obviously, they got it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the best fit for him in his entire career, was SmackDown. It seems to me like it'd be the best fit for him.
For Christian.
For Christian,
okay.
Just Christian. I don't think that. I think
Yeah,
that Cage thing is dropped now, which I think is good.
I think he was trying to make money with Cage because he was trying to say that he was in the line of the family line who created the cage match. And so he was saying that my ancestors created the cage match, therefore I'm more valuable, pay me more.
Did you just make that up?
That's my theory. No, I've been thinking about it for like a month. I've been trying to say that for a month. Okay. So any more thoughts on that?
No, I think we're pretty clear on that. I think moving him to ECW, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm saying, what do you think about the draft happening in April? Is this true, people? Oh, you said it is true.
It is true. I've already verified.
This is the point that I made to him moments ago.
And we will mention it in our next video.
Oh, is it time?
Yes.
No, we can.
It's time.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay.